See, my retirement was gradual. So it wasn't that, I suddenly retired and from tomorrow morning, oh, what do I do? Where do I go? It was never a situation like that. I first retired from ODIs, then I retired from IPL, and then I retired from Test cricket. And I always wanted that one big game for India. I didn't want multiple retirements, So just that one moment, and it came at the right time.
What a moment.
Playing a Test match for India, home ground, we won the game, and that victory lap was incredible moment. So I always used to wonder how would my last experience on the field would be, and I can't thank everyone enough, because that experience is something which has 10 years down the line we are still talking about it. And when I woke up the next morning, I have this habit of making my own tea and all that, either coffee or tea, whatever I feel like having. I did exactly the same. I sat at home and I was, it felt a little different. I don't need to now start preparing for the next series or the next match, whatever. I need not think about all those things. It did feel that way.
Sachin, those memories start rushing back. Tell me, that entire, what we saw, after the game got over, the presentation ceremony, all of that was impromptu, like all of that was happening real time. I mean, how much of that?
Actually, the match was first of all a 5-day game,
yes,
which didn't last 5 days. On the third evening itself, we were doing this interview. And I still remember post-match presentation. I was down there along with my teammates and thinking that this is the last time I'm standing with the team. It's never going to happen again in my life. I'm never going to walk on the field as an active Indian cricketer. And I was in the dressing room. I said, if we have a press conference on the 6th morning, so 5-day test match, then we finish this function, and we had organized a press conference on 6th morning. So I said, 6th day, by then, 2 days would have passed. Right now, people would want to know my views and all that. And I should speak. So when the Star TV guy came to me, he said, the program is, the losing captain would be called, there would be man of the series, man of the match and all that. Then they will call you, and then the winning captain. And then you guys, once the winning captain's interview is done, then you guys do a group photograph with the trophy. I said, what is my role in this? He said, you will be called. Ravi was going to interview me. He said, Ravi is going to ask you 3 questions. So I made a request there. I said, is it possible that I speak for some time rather than answering 2-3 questions? And I said, the field is yours. You can go and speak for as long as you want. I said, this time I'm not going to speak for 3-4 minutes. It may be a little longer than that. Though I ended up speaking for 20 minutes apparently.
And until that you were not prepared for anything that you were going to?
No, I more or less knew what I was going to say.
Yeah.
That's why I had written down the names, because I didn't want to forget anyone. So I had written down the names, and each person I kind of knew what I was going to say. But number of things happened there, and then I saw Saurav, Rahul and Lakshman on the mega screen, and I spoke to them also through that. So those kind of things kept happening, but it wasn't planned. Everything was unplanned, and it's just a message from up above that do it now, and I did that.